The second role of a law of exponent, or the second law of exponent, is what we call the quotient law. Kanina, that's product law. Tandaan si product, horizontal yan. Kagaya nito, naka-horizontal. No? Etong quotient, naka-vertical. Pag naka-vertical yan, ang exponent natin, ima-minus. So let's say for example, same pa rin. Pag same ang kanilang base, then that's the time we can apply the quotient law. So we have here quotient law, for example, it looks like this. Merong numerator, merong denominator. So pagtingin dyan, ang unang gagawin, let's divide first the numerical coefficient. Diba sa product kanina, we multiply the numerical coefficient. Now, let's divide first the numerical coefficient before proceeding to exponent. So in this case, pag walang nakalagay, no, understood na meron yang 1. Again, understood na meron yung 1. Tsaka dito meron ding 1. So 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. No, I just put it in here. Pwedeng hindi ilagay. So we have here, so pagkatapos ma-divide yung or ma-reduce yung numerical coefficient, proceed sa apply now the quotient law. So we have here x raised to the power of 5, then x raised to the power of 2. Since same base yan ito lang ang gagawin, kopyahin. Again, kopyahin. Pag quotient, vertical yung alignment, i-minus ang exponent. So 5 perminti magsugod sa timaniya, perminti magsugod sa numerator. So 5 minus 2, we have 3. So final answer, 1x raised to the power of 3, or simply equal to x raised to the power of 3. Pwede isulat si 1, pwede pod dili. Another example, we have 2a raised to the power of 5b, 4a raised to the power of 2. So again, ang unang gagawin, reduce first the numerical coefficient kung ma-reduce. Kung dili na, then kapiha lang. In this case, 2 over 4. So kung i-divide din nato ni decimal man ni. So we are not going to go for a decimal. We are going to remain this one as fraction. However, we need to reduce this one. Kung say number na divisible or multiples aning duwa, so that is 2. So 2 divided by 2 equal to 1. 4 divided by 2 equal to 2. Karon manata sa numerical coefficient, proceed na ta sa variable. Perminti ta magsugod sa numerator. A, nabay A sa ubos, sa denominator, naa. So A, 5 minus 2 equals 3. Next variable, B, nakabutang siya sa numerator. So gikopy lang nato siya. B, meron bang variable na B sa denominator? Wala. So that's why we have the answer here, B, gikopya ra. Another example, 5 over 3 x, y, z squared, 5 yan, 5 over x squared, x lang pala, 3 na lang ni. So 3 tsaka y. So now again, all we need to do first is divide first the numerical coefficient. Reduce first the numerical coefficient kung ma-reduce. I-divide kung whole number. 5 divided by 3, so that's decimal, na dili siya divisible sa 3. 6. So it's not divisible by 3. 5 po dog 3, there's no number that can be reduced using that is common to both 5 and 3. No? So in other words, this is already the reduced form. So gikopya na nato. Kaya di man nato siya ma-reduce. Now del na ta sa variable x. So good yapon ta sa numerator. X raised to the power of 3. Meron bang x sa denominator? So we have 2 here. 3 minus 2, understood na 1. So pwede nang hindi lagyan. Z raised to the power of 2. Y pala. Y raised to the power of 2. Meron ba? So we have here y raised to the power y. So 1 minus 1, that's equal to 0. So y raised to the power of 0. Kinakailangan talagang ilagay pag 0. Z, wala. So, copy lang. So, you have 2. So, take note, pag may raised to the power of 0, pwede na yang tanggalin or hindi isulat. So, final answer yan, dyan is 5, 3, x, z squared. Again, 5 over 3 x z raised to the power of 2. Practice lang.